Let we discuss 5 reasons why Russia keep attacking again and again to Ukraine. Let we start from the biggest disaster of 20th century, the breakdown of Soviet Union into all free 15 states. Out of these 15 states, there were few who were pro Russian, there were few who were neutral, and there were few who were pro US and NATO. Ukraine was also one of them who were pro US and NATO. They wanted to make alliance with US and NATO for their progress, for their defense, and for getting security against the brutality of Russia. As in 1955, the communist countries and states of the Europe have signed the Warsaw Pact, according to which they will help out each other in the defense sector. But after the breakdown of the Soviet Union in 1991, these states moved towards NATO and European alliances in 2004. It was something strange for the Russia, the biggest country by area in the world. So the first reason to keep attacking on the Ukraine is that this is the same tribe of Russia pre-Soviet Union, same like Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan, the Muslim countries, those who got freedom after the breaking down of the Soviet Union. This is the part of Soviet Union. Now these are free states. The second point here is that there are the 60% of the ethnic Russians in the Ukraine, especially in the Crimean region, in the 2014 on the behalf of US interventions, and the Ukraine making alliances towards NATO, which was stopped, and these were told by Russians that you should not make alliances with the NATO and US, but the Ukraine keep engaging in the defense sector, in the security purpose and progress towards the Europe and US. In 2014, the Crimean crisis and the war started, and Russia attacked the Crimean region, and after the freedom, the Crimean region an annexation takes place, and this is a disputed territory from 2014 till now, and the Ukraine claim it is their territory, and Russia also claim that it is their territory, but on the international grounds it's a disputed territory, and the war is still on its move. As we see, the third point is that NATO and its ally countries, 27 countries, who has joined according to the Article 5, whenever some country outside will attack to the NATO joining countries, all the countries in the NATO forces will collectively defend the interests of the NATO signing countries, either in defense and security purposes. If Ukraine joins these NATO and European alliances, it is a security challenge for the Russia, because Ukraine is on the border of Russia, and all other countries can easily invade Russia whenever they will try in the future. So it's a security and defense issue for Russia if he lost Ukraine. And all these countries in the future will get easy access to the Siberia and Pacific, where all the oil and gas reserves of the US, of the Russia are present, and the Russia is supplying 25% of the energy demands of Europe, especially the Finland, the Poland, the Ukraine, and UK are getting highest of the oil and gas supplies from the Russia, and they are dependent on Russia for these energy demands. But to cut out these demands, USA is making ports to supply oil and gas, taking from different other countries and then supplying to these countries. So in this way they will decrease dependency on the Russia, and they can easily play in a better way in the geopolitics, and they can easily counter Russian global prominence. Fourth point is always important, as you know that Russia is a frozen country in the Siberia. The 4 month there is no trade routes available, so he wanted some kind of hot water ports, for which Russia attacked in 1979 on Afghanistan, and just by saying that they are supporting to the communist parties in the Afghanistan, but actually it was for getting hot water access for the trade purposes, so they can send their gas oil reservoirs towards other countries and getting access to the great markets. And the same way the Ukraine also have some kind of the hot water ports, after getting after winning in that war, Russia will be able to get that access, and then easy trade pathways for its oil and gas. There are always some colonial mistakes which make the countries difficult to create some kind of specific borders, so they keep quarreling with each other, same like in Kashmir and Pakistan, same with Palestine and Israel and other countries like Syria, Iraq, Sudan, Somalia, and other African countries, because there were some colonial mistakes on the borders, and also the propaganda of nationalism. These are the major reasons of the civil wars keep, you can say, getting worse in nowadays. And the reason 5 may be because this is some kind of human nature, that the countries keep attacking on each other to get access to different kind of the resources, as in France, 1812 the Napoleon attacked, and again the Germans attacked in the World War II on Russia, and Japan also attacked. So in this way, these are the NATO countries which keep attacking in the past on the Russian territory. In the future, there is also expectations that if they will do some kind of that mistakes, so Russia is on, you can say, on the edge of fear. So for that purpose, he has some kind of mindset to be powerful, to be prominent on the world map. And as you know that Soviet was break due to some kind of the involvement of the European countries and the US and the NATO. So he also wanted to get some kind of the revenge from these countries, and in the future, if he invade other countries with Ukraine as well, Finland and the Poland, which are also present in the on the border of the Russia, that the 14 countries on the border of the Russia, as the 60,000 kilometer border of Russia, and you know that the biggest country of the area wise, almost 17 million square mile of the area. So it was a global power, and there was a bipolarity in the powers of the world before the breaking down of the Soviet Union, and now the US only is enjoying the unipolarity. And in the future, there are blocks, there are some kind of the new alliances being made which will determine the multipolar world of the future. Thanks for watching.